Hi, welcome to this video. This is the fourth video of our series. And in this video, we'll explore different approaches to help you make informed choices about your future. You'll hear real life stories and gain valuable insights of how different individuals took decisions in their career paths and tread on to different journeys. So you learn from the various ways they made decisions, the right things they did, the wrong things they did, so that you can get better insights. So let's dive in and discover the diverse ways we can navigate the path to a fulfilling career. Because every decision counts, and by making informed choices, we can actually shape our futures. So let's begin. This video is on real life stories of how career decisions were made. So as we all know, the decisions can never be evaded, especially the ones that are related to our career. In class 10, we take our first career decision where we decide what stream and subjects to pursue. Then in class 12, the scores are important, but at the same time, it's a very crucial milestone in our career journey where we decide on our graduation course, specialization, etc. And the process of career decision making is different for everyone because they have a different perception and attitude towards careers. Some even to this day base their decisions to a popular hearsay and peer pressure. So we will see a few instances in the video and try to understand and learn from them. Before that, let's look at what's happening with Krishna. So Krishna is more mindful about his career journey now. Does career guidance help in real life? He really wants to understand. So let's take him and you through some real life anecdotes. First is career decision based on academic and co-curricular achievements. So Ayushi was a 17-year-old medical student and she decided to pursue science based on her exceptional performance in subjects like physics, chemistry, and biology. Further, her regular participation in science exhibitions and Olympiads had made her confident about her decision and further strengthened her vision with respect to her career. Actually, Ayushi, she had participated in a national level science exhibition conducted by CBSE and which gave her maximum exposure and further kindled her passion for science. She actually aspires to be a cardiac surgeon one day and believes that her achievements so far have made her optimistic about making her dreams come true. So from here, what we are trying to observe is that one of the most common ways of deciding which career to pursue is by analyzing one's academic performance and exploring a career in the subject at which one excels the most. So many times, some of your classmates decide to play to their key strengths and use their academic performance as a reflection of their interest and aptitude in a particular subject. Also, participation and merit in various co-curricular activities also enable one to identify one's skills. So it's good to participate in as many different kind of activities as possible, as that will help you to facilitate an understanding of what aligns with you the most and what we are the best at, enabling us to make wise career decisions. However, I wanted to share one important point here. One important point is that if you are looking at a subject and based on that, if you are choosing a career, then it's very important that, that could be the clue, but cannot be sufficient because we need to understand the journey. Suppose now in this case, Ayushi wants to become a doctor. So she should be ready to take up all the challenges that are required to clear the entrance examination for MBBS and ready for the long years of rigorous study that are required in the MBBS course and then doing a specialization in MD to become a cardiac surgeon. So this journey she has to be ready, and also she has to understand that when she becomes a cardiac surgeon, after completing her studies, then what would be her roles and responsibilities, what will be she doing, what will be the further scope, what is the day-to-day life like that, whom she'll be interacting with, all these things should be clear. So the journey and the destination where she reaches should also be clear. Otherwise, it has backfired for some of my students. They chose to do a chartered accountancy course because they liked accountancy. But when they actually became a chartered accountant, they cleared the exam also and they realized that, okay, this is not something for me. And then they were looking for other options. So I don't want this to happen to you. So I wanted to share this insight here. Thank you. Let's now move to the next story. So next story is based on observation and learning. So this is a story of Shreyas, an 18-year-old commerce student who got inspired by his uncle, who is a chartered accountant. Now, Shreyas dreams of becoming an accountant as good as his uncle is. So he's listening to his uncle's experience in chartered accountancy, and that is arousing his interest in this field. Now, instead of directly jumping into the field, Shreyas decided to explore that particular field to understand the journey and the destination, which I just mentioned some time back. Okay. Following which, he decided to pursue the field. So he observed his uncle's work and lifestyle, and that also gave him clues and made him more inclined to accountancy and made his career decision firmer and stronger. So definitely, our family members can offer us valuable guidance, as their experience can help us understand the pros and cons of a particular career decision. And many students get inspired to opt for a particular field after looking at their parents, relatives, or cousins who were in the field of their choice. However, it's very important that we do a proper research to see that whether that particular career is suiting us or not, because it may suit us parents, relatives, or friends or uncle, but it may not suit us if our inclination in terms of interest, personality, and aptitude are different, right? So students sometimes also develop an aversion to certain kinds of careers because of witnessing the effect on their family members and their lifestyle. Like, one of my students was saying that, she is not keen to pursue a career in IT because she has seen her father working for very, very long hours and not able to give sufficient time to the family. So, talking to our well-wishers and discussing the career paths will help us get first-hand information about careers and can help us take a decision. But be sure that you don't get influenced, you get inspired and do your own research before moving ahead. Then comes based on personal insight. So, one of my students, Ruksara, she was 18 years old, and she told me that a career decision was led by a simple paragraph she read in a civics textbook. That was the concept of fundamental rights. It led her to find out specific cases where such rights were breached, and eventually steered her to discuss the same with her teacher and classmates. The sense of understanding which motivated her to walk an extra mile actually ignited her passion for her legal studies, which became stronger, and she aspires to become a lawyer someday. So this is one of the interesting ways students use to explore and decide on the career option. A lot of my students revealed that they knew which career they wanted for themselves after going through a particular experience in life and gaining insight. This shows that how even small and seemingly insignificant events of life can influence one's career decisions greatly. So being conscious and alert to our experiences and having situational experiences can make our career decisions less confusing. Yes. So when we get these insights, it's very important that we do sufficient exploration, and best is, we take these clues and we note them down, and then, we take the help of an expert. That's what I would recommend to validate that personal insight, because the career decision that is going to be with us is going to be for the long term. So if you're getting my point, because in long term, that it should not be a short infatuation. It should not be like a pehla pyar hai, and then, it goes away in 1 month or so. It's very important that we understand this point. Next comes based on media and trends. So this is the story of Alicia, a 15-year-old student who was in the 10th standard and a national level handball player. And she is no longer hesitant or afraid to venture out and explore a career in sports. Generally, parents को बुखार आ जाता है sports के बारे में अगर बच्चे बोलते हैं वो sports में career बनाना है. Now, as more and more incentives are being given to sports person, and career opportunities are emerging for them. So this is not a fact, because first of all, even if you become a sports person or an athlete, there is a scope in that career also. And even in other ways also, if you see, there is scope in sports in various ways. Like you can be a sports coach, a sports journalist, a sports exercise scientist, in sports medicine. You can do a MBBS and do an MD in sports medicine also. And sports nutritionist, helping players with their nutrition, with the lifestyle, with their physical and mental health. There are so many different options. Sports management is also there, where you can organize different events and earn very well. So coming back to the story of Alicia, so she's inclined to pursue, actually, she decided that she wants to pursue a career in sports medicine. And her strong belief is now reinforced by support from her parents and has inspired confidence on her career choice. Now she plans to pursue her undergraduate and postgraduate studies in the field of sports medicine while she wants to continue to play handball. So courses and career options that gain media popularity also gain twice the aspirants. So she came to know about this career through media. A lot of students reveal how the careers which are being talked about and were being highlighted on social media arouse their interest in a greater way than others. So like this field of psychology, culinary arts, sports and athletics have seen a spurt after they have been popularized through films, articles, videos and TV shows, etc. So media actually opens us to vast variety of opportunities and makes us aware of courses that are unconventional and new, which expands the career options many folds. So the key is to use this opportunity to be aware and not be influenced. Students, while you see different career options on media, you can again explore and research on them, take proper guidance and see whether it resonates with you or not. Don't get directly influenced and jump onto a career because then it may not be long-living. You have to evaluate it whether it suits you or not. And if you're not able to do that, then as you've joined this course will help you step by step to understand how you can evaluate certain career options for yourself. So let's move further. The next case we have the compliance category. This is the story of Ankit, who was a 22-year-old BTech student. And he's sharing his regret over choosing a non-medical stream, PCM in 11th and 12th, which was primarily due to parental pressure and societal expectations surrounding the science stream. Because any student, who scores good marks like Ankit, once he completes his class 10, he's expected to take the science stream, and that's what happened with Ankit. Ankit reveals that he had genuine interest in history, but because of familial and peer pressure, it was difficult for him to pursue that. But he's very unhappy now and uncertain about his future, and is hesitant to make a career choice after graduation to avoid disappointing his parents. So we should note at this point that some students continue to consider the wishes of their family, relatives and friends over their own career aspirations. So communication gap between parents and students often contribute to such situations. So the lack of interest and awareness can lead students to forego their own preferences and opt for streams based on external pressures. And many students shared experience of choosing a path based on their parents' desires. So in our Gold membership, we have a course called Parents Connecting Challenge, where we teach you, students, how you can connect to your parents on the career path that you have in mind in a step-by-step systematic way. Right? So if you're a part of the Gold membership, you will get that access. If you're not a part, then once you complete this 3-day course, you can decide to upgrade to the Gold membership to understand this secret. So this is called the compliance category. And the compliance category actually reflects the impact of parental and peer pressure on students' career decisions, particularly in the case of science streams, because the science streams are seen as more secure and conventional by some parents. So it is essential to approach this category with a neutral perspective. No career is actually successful. No career is great. We need to acknowledge and understand that every individual's need is different and things could suit him differently. That's the same point again, that if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, the fish will believe it is stupid and live like that all its life. So it's important to have open dialogue and understanding between students and their families, which can bridge the gap and encourage students to pursue careers which are aligned with their true passions and aspirations, creating a more fulfilling and rewarding future. Then it's based on expert guidance. So my take here is that is a very important point. And we have the story here of Ashutosh, who was greatly influenced by the results and interpretation of the scientific career assessment that he had actually taken with us. And also, he had gone through astrological analysis. So the psychometry and astrological tools are available in our Gold membership. And the assessment helped Ashutosh choose a career in sync with his strengths, personality traits, interests, skills, and intellect. So Ashutosh, at this point of time, when I'm recording this video, is pursuing English honors from St. Stephen's College, University of Delhi. And he's aspiring to become a lecturer. And this process of career guidance helped him to take the decision. So Ashutosh is very happy, that he is able to join one of the most prestigious colleges in the country. And he also scored great in his board examination and landed in his desired course in college. However, many students are not able to make it to the desired colleges and courses, and they consider class 12 results to be the ultimate evaluation of their capabilities. But this is not true. Even if someone has scored a lower percentage, they still have a lot of career opportunities, parents and students. That will give them opportunities to prove themselves in the future. So such students can benefit from seeking expert advice and career guidance that will help them make the right decision and not lose hope. So with these powerful tools of psychometry and astrology and one-to-one guidance, it can help you to decide the best path for yourself. So students and parents are getting more alert and astute regarding their career choices. Seeking guidance through expert career counselors is gaining unprecedented popularity right now. And as I mentioned, various scientific methods like we have astrology, psychometry, they are devised to study the personality, interest, aptitude, and various other traits so that the students can get a clear picture and are able to take a decision confidently with reduced bias and uncertainty. So instead of getting disheartened by a poor result, students can act wisely by taking the help of a experienced career guide. So this is not only for students who have not scored well. Even if you have scored well, to choose the right career, it's very, very important that we consider various factors. Again, if we just get good marks and we choose the career, as I told in my video that I got good marks and I went for science. So probably, science may not be the best option for me if I evaluate all the different factors that are required to choose a career and not just look at academics or marks, or even for myself, right? So a career decision is like the first block of a domino chain. So this right decision would actually make everything fall into place correctly and as desired. However, one wrong move and the whole arrangement might suffer. So a right decision at the right time has life-changing effects. So it's only wise to find a way that enables and empowers you not only to choose your career path, but also walk on it with determination. So as we say, success has many determinants, decision-making being the most crucial of all. So be patient, be astute, and be open to take help. So we watched in this video how career decisions are made in various ways. Through academics, extracurriculars, through observation and learning, through personal insight, through media and trends, through the compliance category. We saw the challenge that the student Ankit faced, and also how expert guidance can be helpful. Now let's look at Krishna. So Krishna felt inspired by the diverse stories. He realized that each person's journey was unique and had its own set of challenges and triumphs. He resonated with the personal insight approach shared by Ruxar, as it reminded him of his own journey of self-discovery and passion for helping others through his career choices. And Krishna feels a surge of motivation to share his own career journey and inspire others. He feels his story might also be an inspiration for somebody. But first, he needs to discover and get clues about his career. So I hope this video excited you with so many stories and you found it interesting. I would love to hear from you in the comment section. And I invite you that you please go to the comment section and share your thoughts and experiences regarding career decision making. Particularly, let me know which story out of the above you could resonate with the most. I look forward to reading your comments, and I'll see you in the next video where I will take you through an exciting journey of self-exploration. Thank you.